Atlanta, they taking them to Dubai, they taking them to, they taking them to all these like exotic places. I'm just like, what is it in Atlanta's water that's getting y'all to travel over here and we getting these little field trips to Vegas and to Reno?
Dubai was crazy. Miss Judy would not tell the truth.
What happened in Dubai with my mom really caused an issue that lasted 2 years in my household, and it's still going on to this day.
So you thought that was the right time on a special day in Dubai for me to own something, to tell them that their marriage was fake? You came, I brought you here.
I forgave her for it, but I'm hoping that in 2024, my wife can forgive her for that.
My wedding almost went up in flames because of her. It was crazy, and she came in on a camel, and that was almost the person that broke the camel's back.
I feel like one of my craziest cash trips was when we went to the skiing and I fell in the snow. I think I slid and fell, and I think Sierra came sliding down and then fall on top of me.
My cold right now.
My was so cold in the snow because you know I come from Jamaica, I'm an island girl, so I don't really used to the cold and the snow. So for me, that was a memorable one and it was fun. And I just never forget that moment saying, that's so cold right now.
I've been to pretty much all of the cash trips, and I gotta say the craziest cash trip is when we went skiing and Bambi peed on my pregnancy stick and I thought I was pregnant. I literally lost it, y'all.
Here, you're pregnant. It's a plus. You're pregnant too.
Do not cry. It was the worst day of my life to think that I was actually about to have a baby by BK. I was just distraught.
Definitely, hands down, my favorite cash trip. She had a complete panic attack, meltdown. I'm sorry, it was mine. That was by far like one of the best moments for me.
My favorite cash trip was that trip when we went to Vegas with the Hollywood cast, and it was like me, Paris, and Brittany B. And Brittany B thought she was about to do her big one on me, and Paris had to shake her up, shift her wig a little bit, and then we got a black car all the way to Vegas. We didn't want to ride in that stinky bus because it started to smell like Brittany B.
The worst love and hip hop vacation for me was Trinidad. What didn't happen in Trinidad? Cheese was flying. Someone pissed on the bus. We sat at a concert, I think, for 6 hours, okay? To the point I turned into a demonic spirit. I started screaming and hollering at everybody, telling them, get me the home.
The funnest, y'all, is when we went to Trinidad.
We went to some 12 o'clock at night and then leave that bitch at like 10 o'clock the next morning. It was amazing.
Not to mention that I love the whole Trinidad experience. But y'all, some fun happened in Trinidad, because who can forget the infamous Miss Pooh?
My husband in the she on my sheet. So I just want to give it a sheet.
I think the funniest, craziest moment for me is possibly watching Pooh pull out these sheets, towel, whatever it was she pulled out, and talking about Carly doo-dooed on her sheets. Let's be for real. I have seen everything, especially on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but this took the cake.
And then the girl who actually threw the sheets, she actually peed on the bus. So it was a very eventful time.